Well, thank you very much. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about Visible Alpha. We are a brand new research analytics platform that's building out a deep consensus service, working along with industry partners like brokers. As you know, analysts spend lots of time studying companies, quantifying their investment thesis, talking to management, doing channel checks, and they end up putting those insights into their models. And what we've done is we've used those models as our raw material to build out what we think is a very innovative consensus data set. I thought I had an extra minute, so I'm going to go a little faster, but this is our platform. I thought I'd look at just kind of one company to give you a sense of just how robust our data sets are. This is Netflix. I'm going to dive right into their income statement. And this is kind of a typical experience you'll have on a company. We'll have very company-specific accounts. In this case, subscription expenses, fulfillment expenses. These are unique to Netflix, and every company we build has a unique visual experience. If I dive in, you can see that these are the numbers, but behind the numbers are a bunch of broker estimates like these. So in this case, I've got all these different broker values that are rolling up into our consensus summary on the right. If you're wondering where those numbers came from, we actually have a deep audit trail that will take you all the way through to the model data itself. I will pinpoint exactly where we plucked this number from the model. And going on, if you wanted to see what's behind any of the values, in this case, revenues, for example, I've got lots of ways of navigating our platform. There's a left-hand sidebar that will show you all the different views we've created, along with a view of the revenue, its segments itself. So I'll just kind of pop in and show you what a revenue segment might look like. If you're paying attention to Netflix, you know that the international business is the most important business for the company. By 2019, I believe it's already bigger than the US streaming business. And by the end of the forecast period, it's twice as big as a domestic business. If you're wondering what's behind that number, we actually have a business model view of the Netflix data. If I jump a couple slides forward, you'll see that we actually have ARPUs on Netflix. We have subscriber counts. We have a subscriber, an international P&L view of it. And if you're really interested in kind of digging even deeper than that, analysts, believe it or not, produce country-level estimates for Netflix that go all the way down to the market size, the penetration rates, and the ending subscriber count. So we have hundreds and hundreds of rows of consensus data. And to make sense of it, we built a series of analytical tools that kind of reveal what's behind the numbers. I'll run you through a couple of very simple ones. We have one that's called a surprise analysis. I'll quickly highlight where Netflix beat or fell short of the estimates on the street. I have a revisions analysis that lets you ask a question: what have analysts done since the last earnings release? In this case, you can see there's a bunch of blue top-line revisions and a bunch of bottom-line revisions, so analysts are generally quite positive since the last earnings release. And finally, to help you understand who the interesting analysts are, who you might want to pick up the phone and talk to, I'll jump a couple slides forward. These are just kind of more analytics. In this case, I will highlight the outlier views on the company. So BAML, for example, has lots of interesting outlier views on Netflix. You might want to pick up the phone and have a call with the analyst that covers Netflix. That, in short, is my presentation. If you have any more questions, please stop by our booth. I'd love to show you more and tell you more about our company.